Good morning. I'm going to draw a Christmas ornament. It's December 7th, 2014. And I thought I'd show how to draw one. Just take a stick or a square, and this thing is way too big. Let's make it 0.25 by 3 inches. That's a good starting point. So it's a 1/4 inch wide. And then I would take just another one that's maybe like quite a bit smaller, and I will rotate him, and I'll put it there. I'll make a duplicate of that, and I'll go over and mirror him the other way. I'll put him there, and I'll kind of see if it's close. This is, well, probably the easiest thing to do would be to take this one and put it in the center of the page. Put our line in the center, our index line in the center page. Then you can go and put these two other parts of the snowflake. We're making a snowflake, and we're pretty close to the center. And keep in mind, it's a snowflake, and no two snowflakes are perfect and equal. They're all perfect, I guess. So we're going to make a duplicate of that. We're going to move it down a little bit, make another duplicate, and it's going to put it equal distance from the other one. And you can change that. You could actually, make some of them a little wider, but for the speed of the video, we're not going to do that. That's pretty good. We're going to take our pick tool and we're going to grab them all. We're going to go up to weld and we're going to weld them. Hit the Control Z key and get your zoom tool. Now we're going to select it and we're going to duplicate that with Control D. Click it on it again and take our rotation mark, and we want it in the center, but we don't want it right on the edge. Now we're going to rotate that duplicate 45 degrees. We're going to take another duplicate. I'm just hitting the Control D. Now I'm a little bit off so these aren't even touching, but really and truly they don't have to be touching. You could do a number of things there. So we're going to select them all and we're going to weld them. And they are, this is going to be empty, but this is actually still connected. So if it was all one piece of wood, it would look like that. Now that's one thing you could do. We're going to unweld them. Let's take a circle and we're going to put it in the middle, make it a little bit bigger. Grab our pick tool and make our circle bigger just by dragging the corner and make it equal. Maybe just a hair bigger. Put it in the center. Now we've got them all encompassed. I need to go up here and change my nudge tool to 0.005. And then when I nudge it over, it'll just move a little bit at a time. That's pretty good. You could put a star in that middle. So we're going to get our pick tool and we're going to group all or select them all, and we're going to weld them. So now you've got a center in there, and let's just add a star. Go to polygon tool, go to star, five-sided star. So now that star is going to be cut out of the center of your snowflake. You're almost done. We need somehow to hang this thing. So we're going to put this here. Now here's a secret or a little insight. We'll bring this down a little bit, kind of encompass those two deals so they won't break off. When we weld this, most of the time our star disappears. So let's grab our star out of that, select it again, weld it, put our star back. Zoom in so you can see it better. And you know, we've got our center index line, so we know our star is going to be in the center. Then we need a little hole to put our hook through. So we're going to draw a little hole to put the hook through, and leave it some good room. We could go a little bit bigger so it won't break off. And looking at this, if you don't know how wide that piece of wood is, just measure it. Go from there to there. You got 1/8 of an inch, a little bit more. That's good enough. And you're ready to go. There you go, is a snowflake. Let's see what it looks like colored in. Make it red so it stands out, and there's our star. So you've got a snowflake, and you could change things up. You could have taken these out, but they're kind of, they're intersecting. They'll actually add strength to the wood. Those are a little bit intersecting. That might burn away, so you might tweak that a little bit.